All right, applications of rates. So what we're going to do is convert each of these into unit rates and then use them to compare and to answer the question. So like, which is the better buy for cold medicine? 20 tablets for $4.29 or 50 tablets for $9.59? Well, if you can find out what each tablet costs, you can tell which is the better buy. So we use the unit cost. You take the money, divide it by the units. So this is dollars, and this is tablets. And it's going to tell us the cost per tablet. So we take our calculator, put 4.29 divided by 20, and it says it's 0.2145. So $0.2145 per tablet. And then we do the same thing for the other one. So we do the 959 divided by 50. And again, this will tell us the dollars per tablet. So 9.59 divided by 50. That's 0.1918 per tablet. So making this a little bit nicer, this is, here, let's get rid of the dollars and put 19 cents per tablet. And over here, this is 21 cents per tablet. So which one is cheaper? These right over here. This whole thing right here, the 50 tablets. So the 50 tablets is a better buy. Don't always trust that if you buy more, it's cheaper. You want to know what is the cost per unit and whether it is worth it to buy that many. What if it was only 20 cents per tablet and 19 cents per tablet? There's still not that much of a difference here. So you have to ask yourself, will you use all 50 tablets? We don't know, but this gives you a better comparison. Okay, a car travels 345 miles in 6 hours. A truck travels 376 miles in 6.2 hours. Which vehicle is going faster? So when you're dealing with speed, what are we looking for? Miles per hour, mph. So that tells us how we need to divide these. 345 miles divided by 6 hours. This will give us miles per hour. So 345 divided by 6, 57.5. So 57.5 miles per hour. So hit pause and tell me what the miles per hour is for the truck. Hit pause now. So we got 60.6 miles per hour. So which vehicle is going faster? The truck. And that's it. See, unit rates are very important for comparing two different things. So here's two more for you to try. I want you to give them a shot. Okay? I want you to use a unit rate to determine whatever the question wants you to answer. So try number 3 and try number 4. Hit pause now and give them a shot. Alright, so for number 3, they want the pay per hour, the hourly rate of pay. So we know that if we take the pay and divide it by the hours, it gives us our pay per hour. So he's making $155.79 per hour. That's not too shabby. Alright, and then the same thing here, we want to know which is cheaper. So if you want to know cheaper, you need to find out what the dollar price is for whatever per unit we're looking for. And we're talking about kilowatt hours. So you take the money right here, divide it by the number of kilowatt hours, and it tells us the dollars per kilowatt hour. So if you haven't gotten this yet, whatever unit goes first, that's what goes first. Whatever unit goes last, that's what goes last. And it's dollars per kilowatt hour. And so from this you can see that the community with the 575 kilowatt hours for $38.81, that is our cheapest. It's 0.0675. Alright, here's another one. Give it a shot. Hit pause and try it. Alright, so you should have gotten that the 10 bags of tea would be stronger than the 3 bag tea, and that the 7 scoops is going to be stronger than the 5 scoops. Now it has nothing to do with more bags of tea. It's more bags of tea per cup of water, and the other one is more scoops of coffee per cup of water. That's what makes it stronger. It's that multiplicative comparison. It's that ratio that's going to tell us the strength, not the difference in the number. So if like 5 to 7, yeah, we're putting 2 more scoops for only 2 more cups. that should be an idea that's a 1-to-1 ratio that we're giving from something that was not a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's going to make it stronger. But again, it's looking at the ratios, not the difference. Okay? So, last question. This just harps on our something that we're going to be learning a little bit later, and I want you to think about this. There are 4 water slides at the Six Flags Atlantis Water Park. The following are the measurements of the 4 water slides. Circle the letter of the steepest slide. So if you were given this information, which one's the steepest? Think about it. Hit pause, give it a shot. Alright, the answer is C. Can you think about a reason why? I've put both ratios there, just determining on which one you look. But if you look at it, that letter C has something nice. It has the largest of one and the smallest of the other. Now, if you were thinking that it was D, it's not quite right. Think about it. This is length to height. If you're talking about a little path here, a little steepness, we have length, and then we have height. Well, if this is, we're looking at the blue. Actually, I should probably do this in blue since we're doing the blue one. That way it matches the color. If we're talking about a 1 unit, this is our unit, 1 unit of length to our height. If they all have the same 1 unit, H, which would make them the tallest. So we've given it a unit comparison right here. They all have the same length. So if they all have a 1 unit length, and that has a 0.81 units height, that's a 0.75 height, that's a 0.875 height, and that's a 0.7 height. The one with the highest height would be the steepest, correct? And that's why this one becomes here. Now if you compare it in the green, and we're talking about the green now is a 1.23 length to height. So our height is only 1 unit. So if we did the same height on all of them, which, I'm trying to make them a little bit, that one's 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, and this one's smaller than that, which would be the steepest? The one with the longest length or the one with the shortest? You guessed it, the shortest length. If they all have the same height, 1 unit of height, then the shortest length, and that's when your unit rates come into play. It didn't really matter how you divided these, but you had to put the units on there to really see which one was the steepest. My personal preference is to put the height first because we're going to get into a thing called slope, and when we do rise over run, it gives us a clear indication of how steep a line is. So bigger the number, steeper the line. So if you do height over length, it'll tell you the slope. Bigger the number, steeper. That's the nice thing. Thank you.